Good morning, everyone. Mr. Cervantes here from the Lara Arts Corner, welcoming you guys to week 8 of remote learning. This week, the project is going to be a little bit different, or at least the way I present it. As I'm sure you guys are all aware, we throughout the country, here in the city of Chicago, and all our neighborhoods have been going through a bit of a difficult time period with COVID-19, with a lot of the events that have been taking place around the city this past weekend. There's a lot of anger out there. There's a lot of emotions out there, and I know that many times, and this is for myself included, it can be difficult to deal with all that type of thing. And so I wanted to work on something this week where hopefully it helps you in some way to think about how you're feeling, and hopefully look out for someone to talk to, or seek out someone to talk to, and just try to process a lot of these feelings that we're having. For any parents that are out there watching this video, I hope this is something that you can work on with your children, to same thing, to just kind of give them a way to talk about what they're feeling, and maybe work through some of those feelings. So the word that came to me this morning was emotions. What are emotions? Emotions are what we feel, right? Emotions can be happy, they can be sad, they can be angry, hopeful, confused. As humans, we feel, in multiple different ways. And when things happen in our lives, when we experience different things, it leads to different feelings, to different emotions. And so I want to explore that a little bit through art. I've said many times before that I feel art is a way or a tool that we can use to start working on ourselves from the inside, to fix things that maybe need work inside, to explore feelings and try to understand why we might be feeling a certain way about certain things. So for this week, I want us all to kind of take some time to think about what we're feeling, about where life is right now, about the things that we're hearing about, on social media, seeing in the news, maybe just hearing people talk about things going on in the city, the current situation that we're still in with COVID-19 and so forth. And so what I'm asking everyone to do is this. I'd like for you to start by drawing a heart. Make it as big as you can, because I feel that our heart is where we feel, right? We do what we do because we follow our heart. And it's the base, I think, for who we are as humans, as people. We all have our heart, and it's the place that stores all of these emotions that we feel. So I want you to draw a heart, and then I want you to fill it in with anything that to you represents what you're feeling right now. Use crayons if you have those, use paint, anything that you have. Fill it with pictures of things that will describe what you're feeling. Fill it with colors that maybe describe the mood that you're currently in. If you're feeling down, maybe you're going to use some blues, which are traditionally like the sadder colors, right? If there's things right now that are making you feel hopeful, there's things that are making you feel happy, some things that are happening around you, maybe you use some bright colors to represent that. Maybe there's certain kind of lines that you can think of that'll show something about your emotions. Perhaps you're calm and you have these smooth lines that you can draw some sort of a pattern with. Maybe you're anxious, maybe you're feeling angry, maybe you're feeling sad. If you're angry, maybe there's jagged lines that represent that. It's really completely up to you. We all feel and experience, and we see the world in our own unique way. And I want to see what that is for you. I want you to explore what that is for you. And when you have that heart done, take a picture of yourself holding it up to where your heart is and send me that. I want to know that my students are doing well. I want to know how you're doing. And I also want to know if there's anything that I can do to help in any way. If you are going through some emotions, reach out to somebody. Talk to a parent at home, another family member, brother, sister. Reach out to us, your teachers, through email, Google Classroom, whatever way that you can, but talk to somebody. It's important that we stay in touch with how we're feeling, and that we stay in touch with understanding that we do have people around us, and that together we're all going to get through our difficult situations. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with, but I'm also looking forward to the hope that in some way these art projects are helpful to you. I hope that throughout the weeks, those of you that have been participating in the different projects have been able to get some sort of benefit from them. That's my goal. I hope that you guys can learn to see that through art, you can work on yourselves, you can work through situations, you can express yourself in a million different ways, and that's the goal. So I hope that these projects are doing that for you during these times and for the future. That this becomes something that in the future, that if you're experiencing certain things, hopefully you think, or you'll get to the point where you will feel that you can turn to art as a way to get through different situations. So I hope that this is what this becomes for you. I guess that pretty much covers it for today. On behalf of the Lara Arts Corner, I'm Mr. Cervantes, hoping that you, as always, are safe, healthy, and staying creative. I look forward to seeing everything that you guys come up with. Please send it my way, and I'll check in with you guys again next week for week number 9. Goodbye, guys. Just one last thing I forgot that I was going to mention. I've been joking around the last couple of weeks about wanting to get outside and do my art lesson video from out here, and I'm out here today, and it's interesting to me that just the way sort of like things happen sometimes. It's raining right now, and when I think of water, I think about things being pure or things being cleaned, and I feel like this is sort of like a sign, right? Like the universe is telling us that things are going to be okay. It's sending us a little message, where it's sending us this water, this rain, that I hope it can be seen as a symbol for washing away a lot of the negative energy that is around us right now. And I hope it's a symbol for you guys as well of the better things that we're looking forward to in our hopefully very near future. So if you have a moment, I hope you at whatever point during the day you can, I hope you had a chance to look out the window, and maybe you caught some of that rain, and maybe you didn't even think of it, but hopefully you were able to feel a breeze, or maybe you felt some of that water. But I hope that at least for that instant, it brought a little bit of peace of mind to you the way it is to me right now. Have a good week, everyone.